Did you know that the great city of Tehran is Iran's capital and its largest city? Though by Western standards, Tehran would be considered an old city, by Iranian standards, it's actually considered a very new city. However, it's important to note that the area where Tehran is located is near the city of Ray, an ancient city with settlements in the region dating back to 6,600 years. Tehran is located near the ancient city of Ray, which has an extensive history. But it was during the early Qajar period that Aga Muhammad Khan chose the location of his new capital to be Tehran, which at the time was a village near Ray. His decision was based on two reasons: that it wouldn't anger local lords and leaders by playing favorites between regions, and that its location was close both to the Caucasus and not too far from the rest of the country. The location of Tehran is unique because it's right south of the Great Damavand Mountain and the Alborz mountain range, making it one of the tallest capitals in the world. Though there has been cause for concern that too many people living in that region has created environmental concerns and a reduction in the quality of life for its inhabitants, which is why many have advocated to relocate the capital to another city. One of the best choices is the central Iranian city of Arak. Tehran is the largest city in Western Asia and the second largest in the Middle East after Cairo. Tehran, being Iran's capital, has played a pivotal role in its modern history. From its expansion to a much larger city and the beginnings of its metropolis in the 1920s, to the extremely important role it played in the constitutional revolution and the many heroes from around Iran that came to fight and free the country of tyranny. To the many projects which were initiated at the behest of Reza Shah the Great for the modernization of not just Tehran, but all of Iran. To the White Revolution initiated by Mohammad Reza Shah, which tried to further modernize Iran's institutions and help the poor from the pressure of their lords and landlords and give women the right to vote. To, of course, the Islamic Revolution, which brought the city and country to a standstill and chaos to the city as factions tried to take power after the Shah left the country. Eventually, the clerical and Hezbollahi faction led by Khomeini, which was the largest faction, easily took power and have been ruling the country with an iron fist. Tehran and many other cities were bombarded by the Iraqi Air Force during the unjustified and illegal invasion of Iran by Iraq. This invasion was supported by America and resulted in many deaths. It has been named the War of the Cities, with most of those cities being Iranian, especially the ones near the border. Also, during World War II, even though Iran was neutral, it was still invaded and occupied. Soviet and British troops occupied the city and the country brutally by force. Starvation spread throughout the city and country because of their occupation. In 1943, Tehran was the site of the Tehran Conference, attended by US President Franklin D. Roosevelt, Soviet Premier Joseph Stalin, and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. Part 2 is coming, so please stay tuned.